CHRAJ boss Joseph Whittal is bemoaning how the country continues to look on for Galamsey to destroy the environment and impact the fundamental human rights. Speaking at the 11th Juris Confab at the University of Cape Coast, the CHRAJ boss says justifying illegal acts on the basis of lack of jobs, deprives many of their fundamental human rights to clean environment and potable sources of water.
The CHRAJ boss was upset about how illegal mining is still ravaging the country's forests, rivers and water bodies.
The devastating impact of unregulated mining, popularly referred to as Galamsey, on the environment is a threat beyond debate. The wanton destruction of water bodies, interruption of biodiversity, unmeasured use of mercury, destruction of cocoa farms is well documented for me to even go into any further detail. As humans, our existence is heavily dependent on the environment. And as such, the destruction of the environment certainly poses a very great existential threat to our survival. In the midst of this destruction, one may ask, does the 1992 Constitution guarantee the right to clean and safe environment? The answer is yes. And what are we doing about that? The answer is nobody cares. People are looking for money. People are justifying why in the situation of joblessness, why can't the youth destroy the environment to make a living? That is our response as Ghanaians.
Joseph Whittal also spoke about the arrest and persecution of journalists under the guise of breach of peace and false news publication.
Arrest and prosecution of journalists. We have statistics everywhere that show how, despite the triumphs, quote unquote, of the repeal of the criminal libel and sedition laws and others, we are using innocuous laws in the in the Criminal Offences Act, such as breach of peace, causing fear and panic, publication of false news, to arrest journalists and others. Recent poll showing on the World Press Freedom Index is as a result of these acts against journalists.
The Dean of the UCC School of Law, Julia Salman Aite, and a lecturer at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Dr. Mami Ifwa Adazikum, called for the protection and advancement of women's rights and the fundamental human rights of the citizenry in general.
A recent local example includes the patient of a Winneba hospital who, after being discharged, was allegedly dumped by the roadside by an ambulance shortly after the patient met their unfortunate death. Now, this is not simply a moral or an ethical or health or medical issue. It is also a legal issue.
I want to say that gender equality is not just a woman's thing. It's a human thing that requires all of us to be involved. Imagine a country where everyone, male and female, feels comfortable being who they are without fear of discrimination based on gender. To be a haven of peace and tranquility. But to realize that kind of haven starts with good laws and effective enforcement of those good laws.
The 11th Juris Confab assembled minds and hearts in the legal fraternity to discuss pertinent issues concerning law.